All right. I'm on a little early this morning. I'm wearing a robe because it's kind of chilly. In my little chilly in my room, which I'm like, is it fall? I'm not ready for this. JLJ this morning, and it's JLJ this morning. We're working it out. I'm do all the setups, as I'm going to do, as I will do. Everything in here. That's very good. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm a little early, but I have a show to do a little later at 11. So I thought I didn't want to miss not coming on. But you guys like me coming on and talking to you. I don't want to miss it. I bit my foot yesterday. I was in the garden. Oh my God. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. I'm trying to wake up, kids. Trying to wake up. Trying to wake up. Let's see who's here. Nobody here yet. Okay, good. I was able to set things up. Nobody's here yet. Oh, I know it's early for some of you guys. You're like, what? I'm trying to do these in the morning for everybody in the morning because okay. I did everything I'm supposed to do now. Now I can sit here and talk to you guys, drink my coffee. So it's chill this morning. I'm wearing a hat because my hair's a little crazy. I washed my face. I've done that. And I am drinking coffee out of my mug, 100% that witch. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I'm here. I'm a bad bitch, non-committal, and they gonna in the middle. Oh, you brought me down when you're holding me back. That's the sound of you holding me back. Nobody here yet. Good. It's so funny. I know people are watching. It's like, what is James doing? What's he doing? Oh my God, like totally. So I'll wait till we'll get in here because I changed. Some things have changed in 24 hours. Think about life. You have to just like go roll with the punches, roll with the punches. But I want to wait till we'll get in here and I can talk to them about what's going on. I don't want to do it just yet. Nobody's in here yet. I'm doing okay. I slept really hard. Oh my goodness. I just knocked out. I planned on taking a bath and everything, and I just didn't do any of that. I was just like, okay, I'm done, I guess. I guess I'm out. I was out like a light. And I slept hard. Fell asleep with the TV on, everything. And TV was on music. It was so funny. It was on music. And music from the past. I was like, listen to all these songs from the 70s. I don't let them play. Why is it trying to play? Well, you're here yet. Okay. Yeah, this is so it's funny when I come on. See, now I don't know it's because people don't know I'm on or because they're tired and we don't know what's going on. They're not letting people know that I'm on right now. This I don't know what YouTube's doing. Why they've forsaken me. Um, I'm still feeling good. I'm still having a good beginning to my week. That's what's going on here. I'm having a good beginning to my week. Beep 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 dee dee ee ee ee. Get that song. I got Lizzo stuck in my brain, which is not a problem. We love Lizzo. If you don't like Lizzo, fuck you. Yes, we're doing changes. I'm doing fine. Working things out. I'm looking at email right now. Looking at emails are coming in, getting them away. So the prizes for this Saturday's get together are gonna come in. I have some good prizes. Where's my lotion? I need some lotion. One of the lotions I like, I'm trying to share everybody, is by Tweaked by Nature. They have some great products. My brother finds them all the time. This is the packaging. I like packaging. They have an apricot line. I love apricot. Or apricot, how do you want to call it? And this lotion just feels so good. Oh my God. So I'm going to my first dinner party in 3 years since the pandemic. I just realized that this morning, tonight. I've had dinner with people, lunch with people, people out at restaurants. I'm actually going to someone's house. We're eating outside, apparently. So, and only was 15 minutes away from me. My friend moved from New York, and now lives literally 15 minutes away from me. 10 minutes by car. So I'm excited. It's just so weird. I'm like, I haven't done it in so long. I was like, okay. So I'll take a lift over there and buy a drink. So I'll take a lift over there. She said, don't bring anything. It's so hard for me to bring. I have such manners. It's hard for me to bring anything. So I'm going to bring, because it's a housewarming also, I'm going to bring her a fake plant. I did have my friend Regina say, here's a fake plant. I realized giving people real plants, they die. And then, so I get really nice fake ones and I give them as gifts. And so they'll last forever. You put them somewhere in a corner so it doesn't take up space. So I'm going to give her a fake plant and say, here you go, housewarming. I was raised, you come to someone's house, you don't come to someone's house with hands empty. You just don't. It's so hard for me. It's so hard for me to not. I don't guys ever have that problem. And it's not even about being super generous or anything. So I'm just like, I just feel weird if I don't come to my house, say, here you go, happy, congratulations, all that kind of stuff. It's just so weird to me. So I'm going to, I know, it's tough, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do that. But that's later on today. I was like, wow. As my brother was talking about when I saw him this morning, he's getting the Omicron. He's been boosted every single time. I'm to be very honest, I've never been boosted. I've had the vaccination shots. That's it. I haven't gotten sick in 3 years either. I don't even get sick. But my lifestyle is different than his. My lifestyle, I'm mostly home, away from people. I go out to eat. Loretta Lynn just died. Oh my goodness. See, live, Loretta Lynn just died at 90 years old. I like Loretta Lynn. Oh, that's sad. Shout out to Crystal Gale, who's her sister, and the rest of the family. That's totally sad. Wow. Okay. I have to play her music today. When someone dies, I always get reminded of their music and how good it is. You're like, oh yeah, I remember that. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I was looking at the thing about for her. Big little notes. My friend and we're going to go see Harry Styles next month. She wanted to go. She paid for the ticket. She wanted to go. So I said, sure, I'll go. Why not? Something different. I like some of her songs. I'm not a huge fan or anything, but I've been to a couple of concerts since then. And I said, I'll go. At SoFi Stadium. I'll be funning out with her. But she was saying flights are like $500 just from San Jose to Sacramento. I'm like, I'm in Los Angeles. It's only less than an hour flight. Now he's got things from Southwest, $29 flights. I'm like, I don't know if I believe you. don't need a bit of, I believe you. I'm interviewing Zulika Silver, who plays Audrey Charles on Y&R. I interviewed Tanya Peekins yesterday, so I'm going to put that together. I have something from her also that's going to be on my Patreon. So you my Patreon. It's good. And I have some good interviews coming out. Good stuff coming up. I've been really not doing a lot of interviews anymore. I'm like picking which ones I want to do and which ones move me. And that's it. There we go. That's so sad. I was like, "Aw." I'm reposting she passed away on Twitter. This is so funny. I've been on. How long have I been on? And there's nobody on. That is hilarious. I've really come on here and nobody be on. Oh my God, I've been on 11 minutes and there's nobody here. Okay, that's very interesting. But I want to come on early. I didn't want to not come on. So I'll give it another 15 minutes or so. And if no one comes on, I'll just go off. This happened once before where I came on live and for like 20 minutes, no one came on and I was about to leave. And then, come on. Oh my God, somebody's here. Okay, somebody's here. Okay, Bonnie's here. I was waiting. I was leave. There's nothing I can do about it, I guess. How are you doing the Bahana? I have to ask you a question. Where does your name come from? It's you and me and Janaea. I know Janaea. Bahana says they're here too. So I was like, I'll talk to one person at least. I mean, there was nobody in here. But Bahana, where does your handle come from? And you're the Bahana. Janaea, how are you doing this morning? I'm trying to wake up with I'm 100% that witch. I got at Dollar Tree. No, I got it at Big Lots. Like a cauldron. How was I doing? Tomorrow, Flobo comes back. We're on at a regular time, like at 9:30 tomorrow. I got laundry to do too, and I don't feel like doing it. I got laundry, I got all kind of stuff going on. Bahana. Okay, I still don't know what that means. I'm asking you, what does that mean? You have a question mark in your in your avatar. That's my question mark. Is it a mystery? I love mysteries. Oh, I know who you are. Now it's funny. I see your name pop up, Brown 821, and now I'm like, I know who you are. I probably been saying that for a while because now I'm like, now I have the connection. Good morning, Andrea. How are you? I'm actually doing good. I had a good night's sleep. I meant to take a shower. I meant to take a bath last night. I was going to go take a bath, have a glass of wine. I got in bed. Now I was out. So I got a good night's sleep. Dreamt a lot. I dreamt a lot of dreams. So I'm waking up now. I was wakened by, there's some construction going on across the way, and it was so loud this morning. They didn't give a shit. They don't even care. It was so loud. And so I'm waking up from that. It's actually a little cold, which is so weird in LA because we haven't had that in months. So I'm wearing my robe because I'm like, oh, a little chilly. My hair, I'm a little chilly willy. I'm doing great today, so I'm good. I'm an old school internet person. I feel weird with my full name out there. No, I don't. I'm asking for your name. I'm just like, where did the Bahana come from? Like, where does it come from? Is it a place? Is it a drink? Is it a food? I'm just curious. Yeah, you'll keep your name. Yeah, it's like you can say keep your name to yourself. I'm asking for that. I'm just like, what does it mean? That is very old school. Back in the day, remember back in the day, people didn't have their faces on things either. And now they do. Now they have their name. People would say talk shit to you. They didn't know you was an egg or whatever. Not anymore. They're like, I am so and so from so and so, and They don't care anymore. I started laughing about that. Oh my goodness. So it's indigenous. I like that. Okay. From the Hopi Indians, Hopi language. Means the white man. That's so are you of Indian descent? Are you indigenous descent? Or are you a white person who appreciates that? I'm trying to figure out what that is too. Final thing is, oh yes, evening for you. Your day is done. It's cool. We have the heating on. I was gonna ask you a question, Brown. Oh my God, because you're in England, right, Andrea? You're in England. I'm an Anglophile. So I had a question for you. I didn't write it down. I had an English question for it. I didn't write it down. Maybe it'll come to me next time I see you. I can't think of it. We have a lot of folks signed up for the private Zoom this October. Well, this Saturday. My private Zoom chats are my most successful for soap chat. I'm thinking I have one. I'm thinking on a plan. I don't have one for next month. I don't have one for December. I'm like, should I do one for December? I have one I'm thinking about in January, of course, first of the year. But I'm like, I'm like, they're really successful. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. I gotta think about that. I was like, people seem to like I mean, I have my little individual events, but like the big private soap is the third one, and it's already almost as successful as the second one. It's more successful than the first one. So I'm like, well, what do I do? What do I do? That's I have an embarrassment of riches. I'm like, so do I mean, because next month we don't have one. I have the Friendsgiving on Friday, 25th. One person signed up for that so far. And then December, I don't have anything. It's the holidays. I was like, well, should I do one right before the holidays, like on the 17th? I'll do a poll. Maybe I'll do a poll. When I do polls, they ask stuff. And then I know I'm gonna do one in January. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to think of things. It's like that's gonna be our staples of private soap Zooms. I read the book. Okay. I mean, it sounds like obviously it sounds like Bahamas or it's like okay, I thought it's a place. Okay, something different. I'm all for anything indigenous. I am part indigenous myself, very small part, but my great grandmother was born on a reservation in Oklahoma, so I actually come from indigenous people. Okay, Brown, Andrea, you never know. I might still be here. You know me, last time 3 hours on here. I have a show at 11, so I know I'll be off by like 10 something for sure. But it depends on who comes in here and talks to me. So, but have your run have your run. Take care of your business. Take care of your biz. And come back. I'm like, we have a train system that's opening up this Friday. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. It's 3 blocks from my house. It's going to change my life in ways that I don't even know yet that I know it's change my life. I'm very excited for that. I'm going to Palm Springs for my buddy Sean Kanan event, which I haven't been out of town in a while either, so I'm excited about that in October. I have some cute October stuff going on. And I'm still getting my stuff ready for the Halloween show. Yes, okay. I'll be here for sure tomorrow. For sure, or later today. I did a daytime today yesterday. I gotta see how big that was yesterday. Me and Candace, we missing you guys. We came out to about Vanna, the sex scenes. Apparently, everybody was. Oh yeah, people watching. Oh, they're watching. That's hilarious. Yes. And I put out a video yesterday for a lot of you know about the book. I'm surprised you hear about it. Yeah, I never heard. I don't know. There are. I know. You know who I know, Bahana? I know Jerry Waggett. He wrote a lot of books. That's why he's my person I go to for soap stuff, because we do the Emmys together. He wrote like 4 or 5 books on Emmy history, well, soap history that I know of. And there's a couple other guys. I have their books too. Never heard of her. Never heard of that person. Never heard of that person. But don't go by me, because I wasn't in the industry back then when I was getting the books. I was just a regular fan. So there are things I don't know. Yeah, I know. I didn't know. I didn't hear about it. So no, I don't know it. I don't know. I know everything. I know a lot. I know everything. I admit that I don't know everything. It's a large, vast world of soaps. I remember back then, like 13 soaps and all kind of things going on. So I don't know. I don't know everything, but I didn't hear that person. But Jerry Waggett's the one that all his books, I know his book. I have all his books, and I found him. I know all his books. I found he was still alive, and now he's become part of JLJ Media. So okay. I used to hear about there are I think at UCLA or somewhere else they had something about some of the soap stuff they had as actual classes for stuff. But I don't know that much. I really looked into that because of course when I went to college it was not like that back in the Stone Age. But that's something I noticed some of the colleges will take, like Madonna's, of course, on Madonna and her media transformations, which are actually legendary. There's a few courses on people how they do that. And I think there's a course on Prince at one of the things. So yeah. Going from BC, Barbara Ann. This is probably off topic, but it's probably past mine. Okay, Barbara Ann. Birthdays are never off topic. Birthdays are very important, and it's a milestone birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Barbara Ann. Happy birthday to you. So my voice isn't fully in yet. If it was fully in, it'd be a little better than that. But that's my happy birthday to you. 75 is a big milestone. You've had a crazy month. So what have you learned as you're turning this birthday age, Barbara Ann? Please, you are 20 years ahead of me. So I'm in my 50s. So please tell me some word of wisdom or words of wisdom that you've heard, that you know, being at this age. A lot of folks are interviewing Agnes Nixon, but that's good. If she did, that's good too. I've seen Agnes Nixon in person a couple of times when she was back in the day, but I never met her myself. But I was around her at a couple of award shows. I never met it. I know my voice is still coming in. It's still coming in. Usually it's better than that. To lubricate my throat, my vocal cords. But from BC, and I love British Columbia. I liked Richmond. I liked Vancouver. All this, I just liked it there. I did. Very clean. Oh my goodness. It was so clean there. Even those subways were clean. I was like, geez. Be true to yourself. Girl, I'm doing that already. As you know, if you follow me, you know I'm doing that already. Okay, then that's the lesson. I think that's what it is. You have to be true to yourself. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Just know who you are and go from there. You know, I think that's a lesson for everybody. Just know who you are and go from there. You know, and just, you know, you make mistakes, whatever. I mean, nobody's perfect. There's no such thing. And you got to just, you know, do your best. You only know what you know, right? You only know what you know when you know it. And so that's life. But that's good. Okay, be true to yourself. I like that. Tango Tuesday. Leopardess is Barbara Ann's 75th birthday. So say something to her. We're happy she made it. That God opened her eyes to 75. And Prince George, okay. Really blue scene there. Yeah, there is. Coast for 5 years. I'm going to see. Okay. You're like, I went further inland. I'm up north, away from all the people. Living your life like it's golden. I love it. I love it. Good for you. I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. I think, you know, because I mean, you got 20 years ahead of me. I can't imagine. I'll be here in my garden, just insulated in my yard, probably. Oh, girl, Leopardess, it was crazy last night. You listened to it. We were, oh my God, we had Candace, had a good old time. Woo, it was something else. And Leopardess, that was a last minute decision. I just turned on General Hospital. I saw in the credits Cyrus. I was like, what? Then Candace calls me, James, guess what's happening? And then next thing I knew, I said, we gotta get on. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. And we came on and had the best time. Well, Vanna. Yes, may God bless you with many more. I agree with that. It's like I just that to me is it just my mother's in her 70s, early 70s, and me being in my mid 50s. I'm just like, this is crazy. Like we're getting older, folks. A friend of mine just turned 60. I'm like, you're 60. He was saying it's just weird being 60. I'm like, that's just we're getting there. It was. We were on fire last night. We were working. It was hilarious. Oh my God, it was hilarious. But yeah, birthdays are never off topic. You have a birthday, you tell us. We talk. We celebrate birthdays. I celebrate birthdays in this day. I'm like, I don't care. I celebrate birthdays. I like birthdays. I do. I'm a fan. I'm not a fan of many other things, but I'm a fan of birthdays. You're always gonna support birthdays. My birthday's in May, so I'll probably be here before I know it. I just feel like, didn't I just have a birthday? And then it's time for another birthday. Next year I'll be 54. Moving right along, kids. But my daughter's birthday comes up next month. She's first. And then it's my other daughter, and then it's like two of my grandkids. Well, one, and then one's being born. And then my other granddaughter, she'll be 18. And then my grandson, then me again. Oh, my sister in February. Just Andrew, she's in February. So then it starts all over again. I just can't believe we're heading towards 2023. That to me is just kind of crazy. Called me last night. I told her, how come you call me? Yeah. Candace all over the place. That's why. Candace doing this, that. Now, Candace is doing her tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific, Eastern Standard Time, 6 Pacific. She's doing her first YouTube live. So I'm very proud of her. So I'll be there. I'm going to be there to support. I'm glad my show inspired people to do lives. I'm so glad. It makes me so happy. So I'm going to do hers, which she'll be fine. Candace can talk to a wall for 5 hours about soap operas and stuff. And pop culture. I don't have to worry about her. I have to worry about her. I keep trying to get my Aunt Faith. My Aunt Faith is 81. I keep trying to connect with her. We haven't connected in a while, so we keep missing each other. So I was trying to call her last night. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be there for that too. We're gonna support Candace. Support her. So, Leverett, are you ready for your trip? I just want to tell you, Leverett, you'll be missed this Saturday, because this Saturday is going to be so far my second biggest event. People are signing up for these private soap Zooms. They are signing up. I was like, okay, kids, they are signing up. So I'm very excited for this Saturday. But you will be missed. But you'll be in Panama City having a good old time. You guys talk for 2 hours. That's Candace. That's Candace. I'm not surprised. That's Candace. But Candace is amazing. She's like, she just, I don't surprise her voice will just leave her body, because she is out there all the time. Amazing. My soap smells so good. My lotion smells good. I'm like, I love my lotion. Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing. I'll give it to her. She is one of a kind. She is one of a kind. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, that'd probably be tough because of just Wi-Fi issues. I know my brother-in-law has Wi-Fi in his car. Thank God. So we're able to do stuff like that in the car. I just connect to his Wi-Fi in the car, and I can actually do that. Yes, we love Candace. I give her shit all the time. That's my job. Also, that's my job. But she is one of the nicest. She's like one of the nicest people in the world. So I'm like, who could not like Candace? I mean, like, who could not like Candace? She's light and love, and just so enthusiastic about this genre. She is. You have to like her. You have to. But I like getting older on some level, as long as I don't. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, there's all these things that go along with it. But I'm glad to still be here for now. We'll see how it goes. Ask me another 10 years how I feel. But right now, I'm glad to be. I have most of my faculties, half my brain. I'm still here. So, but I know, Barbara, you said you had a tumultuous month or so. So hopefully that's over with now. You can start anew, and hopefully be reborn, rebirth into another era. I know a lot of folks are going through it these days. They're all like Mercury retrograde. I'm like, well, for me, that doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm having a good time. But I did have some rough times, so I completely understand. I do understand that. But this is very interesting for me to come on so early today. I'm hardly getting anybody. So this is very interesting. I make notes of all this kind of stuff because you never know. I mean, I want the maximum exposure. I want people. I don't want to do a set time. I don't want to say, okay, every day at 9 o'clock. I just don't. This is my fun show that I kind of just do whenever I feel like it. All my other stuff is so structured. I'm trying to keep one show that's not structured. This show's a hit. It doesn't matter. When I come on, it's still a hit. I mean, people watch this later. And that's fine. If you're watching it later, hello. Listening to it later, hello. I'm so glad you're listening to it or watching it. But it is a live show. So, of course, I want folks who are live in here with me. And I'm just like, it's one of those. Oh, you're back. You're back. A girl, I remember anymore. That's what happens when you get old. You forget shit. You forget stuff. It went out the window. It's something food related, obviously. I mean, obviously, but I can't. It's like it's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of what it is. That's why I usually have 10,000 notes. I write everything down so I'll forget shit. Oh, your husband passed away recently. Okay, Barbara Ann. I'm really sorry to hear that. Of course, I can't even imagine what that feels like. But that is. We'll deal with all these we don't, I'm sure, all of that. And I like you said, today is a good day. That's what you said. I like that. You kind of learn to go when death happens, you just go moment by moment, right? You take your time. Some moments are wonderful. Some moments the closest death to me, my brother Max. I've talked about him many times on these shows that I was devastated. That was his last phone call. I had to tell everybody he died. I was when it was called notified. I mean, it was one of the most horrible things in my life. I've also had a person I was in love with die. We weren't married, but they died suddenly. So I've had two really interesting situations. But your situation is it was your husband, I'm sure, of many years. You have to untangle a lot of stuff. I can't even. I can say I only went like through 1/10 of what you're going through. I'm sure. But it's always the stuff they don't talk about. It's the stuff afterwards, right? So you talk about, yes, about the death part, you're losing a partner, all of that, but it's all the other stuff. It's the regular stuff no one talks about. It's the just every day-to-day stuff. It's the, I got his name's on this or his name's on that. Yeah, Brown, yeah, Andrew, you know how it is. It just goes. It'll come back to me like 2 a.m. and I'll be like, oh my God, now I remember. I'll write it down. 32 years, that's a long, and 2 days, which I said, that's a long time. To be with anybody, that's a long time. Anything is a long time. So yes, but all that untangling and kind of just like, well, now it's just me, and oh my goodness, that's the well, I'm glad you spent your time with me and us, that you felt that you can come on here and talk to us. So I don't want to talk about it to death. I'm sure you want to escape it on some level. But we're here for you. Want to talk about it? We can talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't talk about it. I can go silly if you want me to. Whatever you need me to do this morning, I can do. If you're like, James, I just want to break from this, I'll give you a break. But I just know that you have my sympathies. I know how that just must be it's just tough. It's the afterwards. I've dealt with so many people who die that I deal with afterwards. It's like just all the stuff. So, but whatever you need me to do, you need to be crazy, silly, I can do that. You need to start cussing at people, I can do that. whatever you want me to do, I can. Oh yeah, that person's been married 34 years. She's there, yes. She knows. She totally knows. I've never had a relationship that long, so I can't even imagine. I had friendships that long, and that's pure love. Oh, I gotta be here. Okay. I am 100% pure love. Many things also. Yeah, I'm many things, but I love love. I love to love, and I love to give out love. And I like to think I'm love, 100% pure love. I do. I like to I like to be a bright light if I can and not be a dark one. You know, I think I like to put out good energy, not bad energy. Doesn't solve. I always said whatever I do affects all of you. Whatever you do affects me. We're all tied together, whether we know it or not, right? So I always say that. That's always my thing. It's like, okay, well, if I can make you laugh for an hour, or make you mad for an hour, then my job is done. No, I mean, it's just one of those things. I think it's kind of people come on here and spew hate and spew these little weird things and act weird, but there are those of us who we come on here, we try to brighten things up. Yes, we're here for you, Bart. That's the Lotties. The Lotties, we're a very concerning bunch who is very comforting, compassionate bunch. I have the best fans, best followers. I do. We're compassionate and concerned. I mean, that's what we have to walk. People forget about that stuff sometimes. Like, but things are life and death, literally, out there. So you know, there's a few of us in here, but we're in here for you. You know, 34. See, look at you guys, 34 years. You guys are like, wow. Yeah, that's some long marriages. I've never been married, so I can't even. My longest relationship was 13 years. 14 years. I think I had 14 years. But I've never been married. I never wanted to get married, don't want to get married. I'm good. Long-term relationship I like to have. I would like to have something. I mean, see, now at this age, if I met someone today, we could do 34 years, possibly. I guess we lived both to our 90s. So it's like, I guess, or 80s, I'm going to age myself, or 80s. I guess it could, but I don't think I'll have something like that ever. I mean, if I get somebody, it won't be that as long as that. You guys put the work in. My sisters are married 34 years. So that's 34 years. So she's in her 50s. So I was like, that's, you know, I have a daughter who's 30, will be 34 in January. So it's like, yes. Somebody goes, how do you have kids? You're not married. I'm like, it's called having sex and having a kid without being married. I like it. I do it all the time, like, but you have kids and you were never married. I'm like, it's called having sex and being young and unprotected sex and being young. It's called being stupid, but I love my children. I love them dearly. But no, I'm like, that's right. You wrote a letter. There's all together. You met up writing a letter. We got pen pals. Confirmed bachelor. I don't want to be confirmed bachelor. I want to be in a relationship. I just don't want to be married. I don't want to be married. I want to be in love and I want to have commitment, but I don't want to be married. That's like, ugh. But I want a serious relationship. Can't find one out here in Los Angeles. That's not going to happen anytime soon. You dated 4 years. It was hard the 4 years before you got married. I think it's good at some level. You date a while, you find out who each other is. So by the time you do decide to get married, it's like you kind of know. I mean, there are things you're only going to learn when you get married, obviously. And things are going to happen when you're together. But I think it's a nice beginning period. Couple of years, 4 years, whatever. That's good. I think that's good. My mom got married to her man. They didn't know each other that long, but they're still together 20-something years. It says 8 people are watching. Why does my thing say 2 people are watching? Oh, 8 people are watching. My thing always said 2 people are watching. Hi, Mr. Naylor. Hello. I did not know that. You're a pen pals. Aww. Family of 3. Okay. Yeah, I was a pen pal with somebody years in the 80s. That's so funny. I love that. I'm your pen pals. How you doing, Mr. Naylor? How you doing this morning? We're just talking about life. Life. The circle of life. You're young. So you didn't have sex before marriage, Leopardess. Oh wow, so you guys were very traditional. Now you dated for 4 years. Why? That would be hard. But wow, okay. You're talking 30 years ago, so that was the 80s. That was the 80s, late 80s. Good, very good, good. So what do you Mr. Dale, what do you do do you work? You go to school? I mean, I don't know what you do. Work, school, live at home. Like, what do you do? I mean, it's all your intimate business, but like just kind of general, what do you do? You're like none of your business, James. You don't know, you know nothing. I've been on 38 minutes. Okay. I was curious. Some of you are watching. So while we're looking at that, so things have changed, you guys. There's enough of you on here. I can tell you the story. So things have changed. There are a couple of new things on my list now, things taken off. So no more Sprina events. Apparently, I don't know if you guys know this, there is a whole Sprina group on Twitter that got together. They're raising money to do a banner to fly over General Hospital. And they want Tabiana and Nicholas to see it. They're trying to figure all that out. There's an event with Tabiana and Nicholas happening, I think, next month. They have a lot going on. So even though I did a poll and I asked them when I should do it, when I asked all this stuff, I was like, private, okay. I said, never mind. So we'll revisit that in 2023. So now I was asked, and I don't know if it's going to happen. I was asked to do a Vanna event. So if you're a fan of Anna and Valentine, I'm doing an event December 10th. It's $15. And come join us. We'll see. It was the only event that I had that no one signed up for, so it didn't really. It's cold here, living in summer. That's where my road. My road is from the Marriott. Oh, no, from Marriott. And so I just switched it out because no one has signed up. If I signed up for the event, they didn't sign up for that. So that's happening. Also, I added next month, and people ask me for this, how to promote like I do. How to promote like I do. So I put a class for November 12th, $20. You can learn how I promote all my stuff and why it's successful. My other classes have been very successful so far, so people love them. So as you want to come find out why James Lott Jr. is everywhere and how he gets everything and how he gets on stuff, take that class because I will tell you. And it's good stuff for even if you're not in the business. It's good how to get yourself out there. That's what it's all about. So it's very, 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 really very good. I want to tell you all my little techniques, my little tricks and tips, and what I do and why I'm successful. Because my stuff's out there everywhere. People are like, James, you promote the F out of everything, and I do. And Candace will be there because Candace is a master promoter also. So it should be a good one. It should be a good one, and that's November 12th. So that's been added, and the other one's been taken off. And we're already looking at January and February for stuff. We're already looking at the beginning of a year will be here before you know it. We tried Tuesday. Oh, so Sherry, so you missed. I don't know if you missed what I just said. There's no Sprina event. They're dead. It's dead. Now we're doing a Vanna event. Instead, they have too much. The Sprina has too much going on right now, so they said they can't do it. So they said try in 2023. So Teriah wins by default. You guys are coming, but I'm doing a Vanna event instead, and I have a new class. I'm telling everybody to come to how to promote like James Lott Jr. That's November 12th, a Saturday. Again, a Saturday. They're all Saturdays. I just added that class, so I'm gonna promote that one too. So you want to learn how to promote like me? It's gonna be a fun class. I'm gonna tell you all kinds of stuff, some stories, some jokes, some shenanigans I've gotten into. You're gonna hear all about that. So it's gonna be fun. So sign up for my classes. Well, if you haven't signed up for my SOAP 3, which is already gonna be the second most successful event I've ever had, sign up today. Sign up now. Get your spot in there because people. I'm seeing that my private Zoom soap chats are becoming very popular. It's my third one. I'm trying to figure out the fourth one, when that one should be. Because these are very popular. People are really liking these. So, yes. It's my third class. My husband. I'm a class about. That's right. You tell them, Leopardess. So, Leopardess, you got to sign up for that one too. My promoting like JLJ. Because you went to the YouTube and you went to the audio drama. So you have to come to this other one next month. You've done the other 2 classes. I think I'm gonna start doing a thing. If you come to my classes, like 5 or 6 of them, you get like 1 free or something like that. I think I'm gonna start doing that too. But yeah, you're in class. I know, but they're so Sherry, they're busy. They spent money on banners to go to send to them and flowers, and there's a Sprina event happening next month on Zoom or something. So they're all, it's a lot of money. They're all signed up for that. They have a lot of stuff going on over the next couple months concerning Sprina money wise. So they're just like, my little $15 is still, for some reason they can't do it or something. So they said do it in 2023. So I know, I'm shocked also. They said they wanted it, and then nothing happened. Okay, I'm gonna go there. You're retired, love Barbara. I'm a gardener myself. I love gardening. Rescue cat, 30 pounds, shit. And Shiatsu, we home today, his name is Riley. And James, I do Twitter Spaces on my Dave's account where I just recap the episodes. You do actually, you're doing recaps on, you do recaps too. Very good. Are we following each other on I'm writing down your handle. Are we following each other? At Days. I don't do Twitter Spaces. Here is because I just don't. Occasionally I've gone into some and looked at them, but I don't. Usually I'm famous for not doing Twitter Spaces. But good, I'm good for you. I'm glad you're doing it. It's fun. I'm sure you have folks there, so that's good. Okay. But yeah, I don't do Twitter Spaces. I'm very famous for not doing them. Candace is trying to, I went on one of hers once, I went on another one once, and I was like, that's it. And I got on hers, I got into a fight with somebody, and I was like, I'm done. Yeah, so Teriah folks are in here, though. I'll give it to you, guys are in here. So yeah, I was shocked too, girl. I was shocked. So I was like, oh, well, I guess so. Well, there you go. I said, I'm not talking. And one of the leaders of them came to me and I said, I'm not offended. I don't get offended. I'm like, I asked people what you want from me, and I'll give it to you. And if you're saying right now is not a good time, then right now is not a good time, I got many classes I can replace it with. There are many fandoms, there are many classes all kinds of stuff I can do. So I'm not even worried. And so everything I've done has been, okay, see, for 20 seconds. Let me look in here real quick. Okay, you're signed up for the 22nd already. So you're good, Leopardess. So the one you want to sign up for and the actual classes will be November 12th, promoting the way I promote. That's probably what you want, the next one you want. I'm doing another YouTube class too on the 5th. That one's $10. That one's $10, and the other one's $15. But I don't know if you want to do the YouTube class again. It's gonna be fun. People are signed up for it already too. We're gonna have a good time. But yes, it's I'm doing another one. Yeah, you're signed up for the 26th. So in November, it's November 5th and November 12th. Those are 2 classes. And then I have the Friendsgiving on the 25th. So those are 3. Those are 3 things. And that's 5, 10, that's $10, $15, and $20. Have a good day. Oh, driving the girls to school. Have a good day, Sherry. Don't crash. Drive safe. I know Leopardess, I know she spells it that way. She's like, I'm a Leopardess. So Leopardess, hope you heard what I just said. I hope you got what I said. I hope that made sense. So one class is a repeat, but people are signed up for it. They haven't come to it. And then the other one is a new class. I think you'll like it. You'll like it. It's gonna be good. All the same time. So 2 o'clock your time, same time. Yes. And people give me ideas of other classes too. They're like, teach me how to do this, teach me how to do that. So I'm like, I'll teach people how to do stuff. Why not? You know they're good. Just tell your husband. But I'm thinking, Leopardess, I'm gonna start doing everybody. If you do like 5 or 6 classes, not the events, but classes, or maybe events too at some point. I think with the classes, you'll get 1 free, like the next class free. If you do events, like 6, 7 events, I might do an event half off. We don't always give you guys discounts in here all the time, but I'm thinking I might do that. So, but the classes themselves, I'm thinking they could be something where you do a bunch of them, you get 1 for free. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to decide. I think 6. I think 6. You do 6. The 7th one you get. Every 6th one you get someone free. Our Shay's Lounge or Shay's Long. I know Obi-Wan Kenobi Scott. That's the way that's her name. His name. Yes. Tuxedo Cat. Oh, how cute. I used to have a Tuxedo Cat years ago, Babette. I used to love the way it looked like they had a tuxedo on. So cute. But yes. Okay, good. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if we said them. So yeah, so 5th, 12th, 25th are my things next month. There's another Saturday open for something. I haven't decided yet if we're gonna leave it alone. Like this month, the 15th, I have nothing happening on the 15th. I was like, I probably give myself a Saturday off. Yeah, because we have the one on the 22nd and the 30th. Well, the one's on a Sunday, but I give my break. And Frank will not be at GHB Spotlight on the 30th. He's going to a Rams 49ers game, which I'm excited for him. So I'm going to get a co-host to come join me that day. So we'll still be on, but it won't be Frankie Ken's. It won't be. So I won't be by myself either. I don't want to recap by myself. It'll be too boring. That's what I'm thinking. 11 is a good number, isn't it? I'm writing that down. So leverage, you're saying 7 classes, then 1 free, or 6 classes, then the 7th 1 free. Tell me what you think. I'll write that down. I like 7. I like 7. That's a good number 2. So is it 6 classes, 7th 1 free, or 7 classes, the 8th 1 free? Like which one should it be? Let me know. Yeah, I'm just asking you guys. Tell me what you do. Tell me what's going on. I'm here for you guys. You guys are here for me. I'm here for you. I tell people that's the easiest thing, folks. Talk to your fans. There are so many people who don't talk to their fans. Isn't that crazy? There are folks who just don't talk to their fans or followers. They don't engage, and they expect you to just do everything for them and be there for them, show up to everything. And it's okay. That's what I'm thinking. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do a flyer on that. A flyer. I'm gonna do a flyer, a separate classes flyer. So these are the classes, and these are the events. That's what I'm gonna do. So you're finessing this little by little. But yeah, so I think, so fan of Frankie, he won't be there. He's gonna go to a game. 3. Nothing on my phone. 11 is my favorite number, but I like 7. I have a lot of 11 in my life. I have a mystical reason for that. So I finished Only Murders in a Building. And now I need to do the second season. I finished second season. So I gotta do an after show for that. Thank you for liking the cards on Twitter. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to so yeah, Only Murders in the Building. I finished second season. It was crazy. And so I'm gonna do it. I gotta talk to Aaron and figure that out. I'm gonna note to myself. I gotta write it down because I'll forget. And 7 is God's number. That's right. It is. He is the one. He is. So yes. Anyway, so some people watching. Okay, we're doing good. 38 with how long have I been on here? Let's see. Have I been on here an hour yet? I think I have. Almost an hour. Okay, we're here almost an hour. So I got to decide what I have for breakfast because I'm literally going to be interviewing someone after this. So I'm like, should I order something? I decide, should I order something? Oh, should I wait till lunch? I don't know. Beef for ashes. Try to decide. I'm not starving right now, but I'm drinking my coffee. I'm a little hungry. Well, I posted it. I forgot to tag you. I posted it in my story on Instagram also. I think I meant to tag you, and I forgot. I'm posting all the time. All the time. So yes, I think I took it, I screenshot it, and I put it on my story. Be like that. So Beauty for Ashes, I gave some information that Sprina event's dead, and now it's a Vanna event. So I'm just curious because Candace says it's a large group of folks who want a Vanna event. I'm like, okay, we'll see if anybody signs up. December 10th. I'm like, okay, we'll see. I will see if I sign. I'm like, I'm not so convinced, but I've been made wrong before. I love being wrong. I love being wrong. So that's fine with me. I'll be wrong. But I'm like, she's like, yeah. I said, if I get 15 people at least, 12 to 15 people in this event, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. Then to me, it's success. It's fine. But I'm like, I'm just curious what's going to happen. Because I thought Sprina for sure was going to be huge. But they're all doing something else right now. So I found out why it wasn't signed. People didn't sign up. There's a whole other thing going on with them. So I said, okay, that's fine. I'm not offended. Just like we'll just move on to something else. There's plenty of fandoms out there, plenty of things I can do. We'll revisit in 2023 for them. But now it's a Vanna event. So if you're a Valentine Anna supporter, come join me December 10th at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. And good time. I have some prizes for this Saturday's event on the 8th. It's gonna be so good. They came in, oh my god, it's so good. It's some cute stuff. I don't know. I don't know if did I see that too. I'm not sure. I just like, okay. I was like, I got bit yesterday in my garden. Shit, and like now I got bit by like mosquitoes or whatever. Oh my god, it's itching. So I'm like, I'm here for you guys. All my events have been successful so far that I've had. So Sprina doesn't count because it didn't happen, and I never got anybody signed up, so we got rid of it. So we'll see. I'm like, and we'll see. And if people don't sign for that one, we'll do another thing on that day. Like I'll pick something else. I'm here to figure out what you guys want. But this private Zoom event is just like it's getting bigger. It's gonna be so far. It's the second biggest event so far. Everybody signed up, and people seem to like this one. They love this one. So let me and Flobo will be back tomorrow. So Flobo had so much fun with you guys last week. Making sound trap sounds good, girl. That sounds good. Hey, back tomorrow. My friend Caesar's going to join us on Friday because you guys said you wanted some guests on my show. Because my show I kind of do just me and you guys. Now it will continue to be mostly me and you. It's your time with me. I should say tea tonight here is Bacon Sandwich Wrap. But we also gonna have people. I'm gonna have people come through and see how wonderful you guys are. You had a great time. Oh, I know. I did see that. I think I did see that. I think I did. Like now that you say, I see so much, you guys. I'm sorry. You understand? I try to tell my family and friends sometimes, and you guys are my family, my friends. I get so many DMs. I get so many messages. I get so many tweets and so many. Hi Cindy. Hello, Latasha. Oh, Carson Boatman's hot. I'll tell you, he's becoming. We're friends. He's hot. He's hot. Super nice and funny. I get so much stuff. My TikTok inbox is filled with hundreds of stuff. I can't even get. I tell my family, I'm sorry. I don't do a lot of scrolling. I do a lot of just posting. I try to find time to post and look at stuff. I'm so busy. I am. I try. How are you, Cindy? And how are you, Latasha? I'm asking everybody how they're doing today. They come in on Tuesday. So I'm telling people it's rough. Sometimes I can't get to. I've gotten so much more popular that I'm having that problem. Where it's like I may have seen it, I may not, or I may see it, and then I do a lot of brain dumping, they call it. I just get rid of shit. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why Cindy is now doing this show as a podcast. podcasts. And so it'll be audio, which is gonna be kind of weird. I haven't heard it yet, but it's gonna be kind of weird. But that's it. Sorry to hear that. Not Latasha, glad to hear you're doing good. Make sure that. And Sydney, sorry to hear that. Putting down a cat, putting down a dog, putting down an animal is never easy, no matter how long you've had them or not had them. It is never easy. I've been there many times. It's the most humane thing you can do if nothing else can be done. So I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. We obviously have animals. We totally are there with you. We know how that is. It's not easy. So I'm sending you healing energy to move on forward. And maybe if you don't get another cat or some other cats down the road, but celebrate your cats and what a great caregiver you were to your cats. That you did the most humane thing you could do. It's not easy. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on with. I have no idea. I don't know about the Paramount Wine situation. Soap's doing whatever they want these days. Scrabble died, and that was 5 years ago, and I'm still devastated. I haven't got a dog since. Yeah, no, I know they are. I mean, Scrabble was everything to me. Scrabble was my little chihuahua. He was everything. 15 years, everything. I held him after he died. I held him for about 4 hours. I wasn't ready to let him go. So trust me, I'm with you. I'm there with you. It's not easy. But as caregivers of these animals, we have to look out for them. And if they're sick and if we can't have anything done for them, you have to. Cindy, I have no idea. I don't work for them, so I've not heard anything. I have no idea. The only thing I heard was that they're doing their shows as audio. They made a big announcement about that. That's it. Other than that, I have no idea. None whatsoever. None. I have no idea. I'm interviewing one of the actresses today from there. She plays Audra Charles. She's new. Her name is Zulika Silver. I'm interviewing her today from the set of Wine Arm. That's later on this morning. So I'll be posting that today. So that's gonna be really good. Really good. I'm very excited. I just don't. Well, Bowl and Wine are, even though they're run by the same master company, but they're really two very different run shows. Well, they don't want to use her. So Michelle Morgan's like, next. If they're not going to use her on a regular basis, then she shouldn't be on contract. Because then if she's on contract, she can't do anything else. So Michelle Morgan's young, talented, Emmy winner, beautiful. She should be able to go out and work. And that's the problem. If you don't use me, then and it's just, she's being wasted. They're not using Amanda that much. They gave her that one storyline, and that was it. You sense. And Tosha Story plays her mother. They just stopped using her, so she's on the ovals for Tyler Perry. Like, Michelle Morgan's a talent. She needs to be out there, on Tyler Perry's show or Shonda Rhimes' show. She has plenty in her. That's why I'm like, she needs to be out there. These soaps sometimes, they just want to hold on to you to use what you want, but then they don't use you. They don't write you for you. Isn't that crazy? It's like, she's a talented actress. She won an Emmy for it. She played Amanda and Hillary. At days, they want to be able to work, but I don't want to sign. But the problem is with days, especially because you remember the pandemic hits, everybody was released. So when it came to, we had no idea what was happening in the future. Then when they started coming back, some folks got jobs elsewhere. A lot of us live in Los Angeles. It's expensive to live here. It's not cheap. It's getting more expensive by the minute. It's so spread out. Gas is back up to $6 a gallon out here. I should tell people food's expensive. Cereal's like $10 a box. You just understand it's expensive to live out here. So you gotta work. Yeah, and they don't pay actresses and actors what they used to pay, what they used to was on soaps. They don't make a lot of money. There you go. There's Jan. Here comes Jan's coming in hard. Come on, that's my girl. No, seriously, no, I agree with you. There are these actors who are super talented, Emmy-winning actors. Cameron's a 2-time Emmy-winning actress. They're just sitting there. So let them do other stuff then. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I know. Jan's was my show last night. I was just like screaming at people yesterday about stuff. There's a lot of things I feel about a lot of stuff in this industry. That's just too much. But it's yeah. It's crazy. There are a lot of actors on daytime that don't work very often. Some do other stuff, but some are sitting there waiting. I'm like, God, you know. But yeah, Dave's had a lot of problems with that too. Our animals are like our family. There's a killer in North Carolina. No, North California. I thought they said North Carolina. There's a killer in Northern California. I live in Los Angeles. Northern California is so far away. It's 400 miles away from me. We have it's two different. It's like 2 different states. I know they had a killer up there. And it's funny, Lebanese. It's funny you bring that up because whenever there's an earthquake in California, my family will be like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "It was San Francisco. I live in Los Angeles. I live 400 miles away. Like it didn't affect me whatsoever." And Northern Californians hate Southern Californians. Southern Californians really don't think about Northern Californians. It's a whole other world. So I know there's a killer. We got enough going on down here. I know Loretta Lynn passed away. I was on here earlier. I go, Loretta Lynn passed away. Oh, we love her. Crystal Gale's her sister. So prayers to Crystal Gale and them. But yeah, Loretta Lynn was a bomb. I loved her album she did with Jack White, which came back in her 70s. That album. So she was good. Yeah, Northern California is it's a whole other world. We have a whole Central Valley between us. We take up most of the Western seaboard. So, but yeah, we're as a drive about 8 hours away from Northern California. And in San Diego, which is south of us, that's like 2-3 hours south of us. So it's like that's crazy. And so it's a very you're in Nashville, Lebanon, so I'm sure you're going to hear all kind of stuff down there about Loretta Lynn. Coal miner's daughter. I'm sure we'll hear from Sissy Spacek. I'm sure she's going to say a few words. Jack White's probably going to say a few words. We're going to hear a few people who are close to her. Going to hear what they got to say. I should have long hair, right, Crystal Gale? Don't make my brown eyes blue. Or blue by you. Oh, she had a connection with Kid Rock? I didn't know that. I'm not a Kid Rock fan, so but I know that I know they had a connection. I saw Jack White was one of the connections, but girl, I was like, for her, good for her. She had a comeback career a little bit, and which she got to see. Also, Leopardess, are you going to be live with Stone Cold the Jackal on Patreon at 2? It'll be it's 11 o'clock here. It'll be 1 p.m. your time. I think it'll be today. I just got a notification they're going live today on Patreon. Your buddies. Oh yeah, Grand Ole Opry. Hi, Daisy Flower, 40. Yeah, Grand Ole Opry is going to be doing. So Daisy Flower, how are you doing today? Oh, he was good, sir. Okay, good. Okay, I didn't know that. I just know the negative stuff about Kid Rock. I don't know any positive stuff about Kid Rock. So, okay, that's good. Okay, did not know that. And she did. Daisy Flower coming with the deep cut. Or the deep cut, she did. Wasn't it her and Eddie Rabbit or her and somebody? They had a song together at least. Mr. Gale. So yes. You're coming in with a deep cut. That's right, Daisy Flower. That's right. That's so funny. Yeah, so you're Stone Cold and Jackal going live today in a few hours. Maybe you don't fall asleep. That's your man. I'm surprised you don't do anything. I'm surprised you don't do anything you can, girl. They can take wake up pills, whatever. So you could. I was just singing that theme song the other day, Daisy and Cindy. I was like, in another world. I was gonna go to like, oh my God. I did the other day. JH Fan, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, I want you to be tell me honest. We're honest on this show. You're a burnout. Your boss about calling up. I'm so tired. You're burnout. I'm sorry you're burnout. And that sucks. Your boss already warned you. Dang. What kind of work situation you got going on? Ooh, that sucks. That totally sucks. Fuck your boss. No, we can't do that. We gotta make money, right, Daisy? You gotta make money somehow. But I'm sorry you are burnt out. Is there anything you can do? I don't know. I was seriously singing that song the other day. That was so funny. But I'm sorry, burnout. And GH Fan, how are you doing today? I'm asking about how they're doing today. How are you doing today? I'm 100% pure love today. So 100% pure love. Look, Crystal Waters. But yeah, I'm scared of you, Leopard. I thought you do anything you can be up for your man, Steve at least. I work for the city. Okay, my mom worked for the city. She did it for years. She got a good situation when she quit. When she retired, she got a good situation when worked for the city for 30-something years. But you have one of those kind of jobs. I know. It sucks. It sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry you're tired. They should know if you're tired, that means you could make mistakes and won't be up to much maximum potential. They should let you off. You should. So I'm typing the email real quick. Sorry, I sent an email. I'm working at the same time, kids. I have a guest. I really want to come back. He's really good. And so I was like, let me mark as read. There we go. All right. So much that I should do an email class. Oh, Janice just in for a minute. Okay. Have a good day today, Janice. Be safe today. Be productive. Jacarius, take care of yourself too. Have a good day. Be productive or whatever you want to do today. No, I'm sure. Well, it's funny. The city, the county, the state, working for any of them, sometimes you're right. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it ain't. Depends on your position, what department you work in. And you're right, what benefits are set up. You're absolutely right about that. That's right. Now YouTube got J Sam. That's funny. I know that's a fan base too. So I was like, if Van doesn't work, I'll do J Sam. Shelly Chestnut, good morning. And I'm asking everybody, how are they doing this morning? I'm asking everyone. So Shelly and I guess your latest one in Jan. I think Daisy Flower too. I watched Partner Track last night. I heard this quote: "Every wise guy out there who can string sense good thinks he's a writer." Well, I like that. Okay, very good. Is that directed at me? I write all the time. Like, you think you're a writer? I know you got 16 audio dramas. You think you're a writer? So for you guys at GH, so GH Fan, Shelly, Dave, maybe you haven't heard this. So I'm just letting you guys know. Some things have changed. No more Sprina events. It all petered out. Now it's a Vanna event. I was told to do a Vanna event. So if you're a Valentine Anna fan, December 10th, I'm doing an event. So sign up for that if you're a Vanna fan. Because Candace says people are going to sign up. I go, are they? So I'm trying. I have nothing to lose, right? I say, I'll try it. We'll see what happens. I said, if I get at least 15 people for this Vanna event, it'll be a success to me. It'll be fine. So I'm telling everybody, no, it'll be Vanna. Have a good time. Also, I added how to promote like JLJ class on November 12th, which is Saturday. So you should sign for that. That's gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna tell you all kinds of fun stories, some shenanigans I've done to get promotions, why I'm successful. It's gonna be a fun class. And so if some of you guys come to my other classes, they're a lot of fun. And stuff for you guys that if you want to use in your life, just regularly in your life regularly. So that class too. So there's 2 new classes. I put the list out down here below the show. It's out. I put it out there. So check those out. Just want you to know to check it. And then this Saturday, so I know Shelly's coming. There's a lot going on. We have a lot of people coming to this private soap Zoom again. It's my biggest event. It's coming again this Saturday. If you have not signed up, you should sign up. It's a lot of fun. I have some good prizes too. Some good prizes this week I'm giving away. Yes, Candace did. She mentioned she was like, James, people like Vanna. They'll come because of that sex scene stuff. They go, they'll come. So we'll see. I'm like, I put it out there, and no one signed up yet, but just came out last night, so I'm gonna give some time. But I'm like, if they say, we'll see, Prove me wrong. People tell me, prove me wrong. I don't mind being wrong. Prove me wrong. Much more cozy. I know people like those. I know, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So we got, but all these are, you guys will come. Well, Sprina, they're telling me they have a lot of things going on. GH fam. They are planning a banner to fly over Prospect Studios. They're paying money for that. It was a money issue because I asked them directly, when should I do this event? They said December 10th. They're all excited, but they have this. They're doing a banner thing. Also, next month there's an actual Sprina event, a Zoom event happening. So they're paying. It's expensive, so they're paying for that. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on with them. There's like some flowers or donuts or something. They have a lot going on money-wise. So even though my event's only $15, they felt like I guess they couldn't. It was just too much for them, so they couldn't pay it. So that's what happened, GH fan. That's what they told me would happen. So that's kind of because Teriah, even though that's December 3rd, the week before, people have signed up for that one. A lot of folks. Also, it's like a concert. You pay. You find when the concert comes out. You get your tickets. So you don't have to worry about it. So I tell people because it's the holiday season, get your tickets now. So you don't have to worry about it because then later you're like, I have no money. I have no money. I spent on prizes and gifts. I can't go. Do you want to go? So I'm like, you didn't know why you have the money, then you're done. You don't have to worry about it. Then you just go out there, have a good time for your holidays, and then on December 3rd, you have a good time. People have signed up for. I don't feel that pull. I know some folks are not into Sprina. That's fine. Okay, why? Sean Kanan's texting me right now. Let me see what's going on. That's a new one. Bentley Tucker. Well, they're all the Sprina fans are all into their Sprina stuff. Yes, they can be a little scary. They're a very different fan base. I think what it is, Leopard, is too, a lot of that fan base is Black women. And they're very vocal and very strong. And they're like Teriah fan base is a lot of women also, a lot of women. They speak their minds. They speak their minds. They have no shame. They speak their minds. You know me. I'm all about speaking your mind. But you can't. Sprina fans don't play. They don't play at all. They're like, nope, you will not do blank, and you will not do blank, and you will not do blank. They shut it down. So I can't say nothing. I'm like, I'm all about that. But then many of them are very nice. Many of them are very nice, and I have a good time with them. So we have some fun with them. But they're a little busy. I said I wasn't offended. They do their thing. Yeah, Sean and Laura Wright had chemistry, right? They had chemistry when he was AJ. They did. They did. I'm gonna check my email. I'm gonna check my email. These emails. Yeah, so it's nice to do an email on how my emails are down to 0. Emails are down. My emails are down to 0. Unlike Frank, my counterpart, who's almost at 200,000 emails, which is crazy. I know DLQ and Chase is another one too. It's like, ugh. See, I don't know. Actually, I think Sprina's okay because they're supposed to have obstacles. She's with Rory. He's in jail. That thing. But BLQ and Chase have no excuse. They should be fucking. He hot. She hot. I don't know why they're dragging that on for days. I don't know if it's an actor thing. If they're like, we don't want to do that. MJ Cantrell, hello. MJ can. You can't. MJ can. That's what I gotta say about that. You think you can't? MJ can. That's right. And how are you doing, MJ? I'm asking everybody how they're doing this morning. And then people let me know. But yes, actually, I don't have a problem with Sprina. My thing is more the BLQ and Chase. It's like that's just it's getting ridiculous. Well, that's why Vanna was ridiculous. It took 4 years for Vanna if I get together. So it's like that's why she was like, I don't want to go slow with you. We'll do that next time. That's right, bitch. She was like, I want you now because I almost spoke for the fans. Like, hello. Like, hello. I know. That's right. I'm good. I'm great actually today. And Daisy Flower, I'm doing great also. I know I'm doing good today. And I'm a person who goes now by every day. I go by the day. It's like some days I don't feel good. Some days I'm not great. And some days I'm at. And I'm living the last 3 or 4 days have been great. My professional life. My personal life is okay at the moment. It's not the greatest, but it's not anything bad. Anything has happened. But professionally, everything's going really well. I'm very happy with how things are going. And it's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun and I'm having a good time. And so I'm just like, this is great. So I'm doing good. My health is halfway decent. So we're hanging in there. So I'm hanging in there. So thanks for asking me. I'm doing fine. I really don't have any complaints to say of right now. I have a few complaints, but that's another story. But not professionally. Professionally, I'm doing great. As an entrepreneur, it's always up and down. You never know. But I'm doing good. I had some good interviews yesterday that were stimulating, and thought provoking. And I have some today, same thing. I have a life coaching client later today. It's gonna be really good. We always have a good talk. It's be good. So it's just some good stuff, kids. Good stuff. Candace was right. Anna's acting the way a man does. I gotta try my fan. Now it's getting warmer. I can tell it's getting warmer. I'm taking off my robe. Da 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 da. Oh, nothing nasty going on. Just my shirt. Oh, there we go. Now it's getting a little cooler. Whew. Oh, that was, oh my God. When Jeremy Berman said Vanna White's having sex, I couldn't stop laughing when he said that. I thought that was so funny. It just tickled me to pieces that he said that. Vanna White, that's hilarious. They almost Daisy Flower, didn't they seem like they were going that direction with Chase and Joss? They didn't. I'm not alone. I thought they were going to have her develop a crush on an older man. And at first, didn't they also do that with what's his name, Lulu's man? Wasn't Joss kind of looking at Homeboy too for a minute? But then he died. They killed him. But they didn't go there. They didn't go there. That was so funny. I thought so. Now she's looking at Dex. That's her meaty man, and Dex is hot. He is hot stuff, baby, this evening. I know the Vanna comment just was so hilarious. I was like, oh my God. I wasn't even thinking that at all. But apparently Pat Sajak got some problems. Honestly, I don't know anything. I don't follow gossip, so I don't know what's going on. Apparently he has some issues. I don't know. I don't think they are. So Dustin, yes. I thought it's like they were going that direction too for a minute, but then it didn't happen either. It was hilarious. I was like, Vanna, leave Vanna alone. She just turning letters. I have her book from years ago, Vanna Speaks. I don't know why I bought that shit. I still have it from the 80s. I have it somewhere. I can find it. I got somewhere in my house. That's so funny. 15 people watching, yes. Let's see how long I've been on. I have to watch the times I have an interview this morning. So I have to watch the time. 85 minutes. Okay, we're good so far. I can stay on a little longer. You don't think Dick's the virgin? I don't think okay. I guess yeah. I never even thought about that part. I think he's a dude. He probably had sex before. He fought in the war or whatever, so fought overseas. I think Dex is going to turn on Michael and become a Sonny fan. And that's going to suck. But Sonny will be pissed when he finds out Michael sent him. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. That's right. She just walks by, ding, ding, ding. I don't even watch that show, so I don't know. But it is hilarious. She gets paid a lot of money to do that too. She gets paid a lot. She's basically, and I remember a couple times when he couldn't be on, she was the one who led it. Yes, Victor's been with a lot of people. Yes, he has. Mm-hmm. He has. He's a leading man. That's what they do on soaps. And every head writer has a different idea what they want to do with your character. It's so crazy, right? Ding, ding. What, Vanna ding the wrong thing. I don't think she's made a mistake so far. It is easy money. I do it. Shit. James, I do a standard smile, wear pretty gowns, and ding letters. Ding, ding. She hosted a show a couple times. Well, what couldn't do it. She had to host a show. One time it was an emergency. She had to host a show. I was good backup. She knows what she's doing. Isn't that hilarious? Easiest job in the biz. And she is well known. But here's the thing. She's doing something that makes people happy. On her show makes people really happy. The show is easy to watch. It's a family-friendly show. No shade. She's making an honest day's work. She's making an honest day's work. She's doing something that's not hurting anybody. Right? That's like your church. She's doing something that's not bad. I mean, it's no, her and Pat they've always said nothing like that's happened between them, which is good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm so glad they haven't done anything. Thank God. So I'd feel bad if they did something like that. So that's good. But they have a working relationship, and that's what they do. I love it. I'm glad we haven't heard anything bad so far about those two. But except there's stuff going on with him. Apparently, I don't know what's going on with him. But I'm just like, good. But she's been on there 100 years. And she's working it out. We don't even know much about her. She has a family and stuff. She has kids and everything, but nobody talks about her. They leave Vanna alone. And she's doing a job. She's, Pat is boring to me. Pat say, do you like Pat say Jack? I don't watch the show, so I don't watch any of those. I watch clips that I see on YouTube or somewhere of like, I don't watch Family Feud, but I always see the funniest clips of Steve Harvey. I don't. 30s or 40s. So I think Van's around my age, maybe a little older. My kids are in their 30s, mid 30s. So I think, I don't know for sure. You could be right, I don't know for sure. But I'm assuming around that. Like she's 40. Well, she has to have work done, I'm sure. And good for her. She looks good. Like I said, I don't begrudge her at all. She got her job. That doesn't hurt anybody. And it's part of a family-friendly chain. And she does charities and stuff. Good for her. Hopefully she's okay with it. If you find out later she hated all these years, I feel bad for her. But if she's okay with it, You know, like give a little intro. She's talking a little bit, then she goes over to the wall, all kind of stuff. At the end, they come back together and talk, a little pitter patter banter. I know Alex Trebek. He tried. I mean, he was positive to the end, and he lived longer than we thought he would. I thought for sure he'd live for a long time. I thought for sure he'd live for a long time, and he didn't. He didn't. He lived as long as he could. He lived as long as he could. So, folks, I'm now going to get off. I'm gonna give myself a little break before I interview Sulika. I probably will be on later for daytime today. Later around 2. And I have a life coaching client from 12. So maybe around 3 I'll be on today. So just keep a lookout for me. I'm gonna be on again later on today. But I'm going to get myself some breakfast, take a shower, do all that stuff. Here's my interview with Zulika Silver from Y&R. I'll be posting that interview soon. I'll be doing something for Patreon also. So if you're a Patreon member, you'll get a little Patreon thing and then one for real people. And so everybody, thanks for coming on this morning. Hello, Lotties. Thank you so much. Sign up for my classes, sign up for my events, sign up. They're all inexpensive. Sign up for them. And you know, and come to them. We have a good time. If you can make it, they're safe, they're sane. You don't have to turn your camera on if you don't want to. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. It's all about just being in the room with us and hanging out. We'll entertain you, trust me. Come to them and sign up and let's have some fun. I want everyone to have a good day. And for Brown, a good evening, good night's sleep. Well, maybe I'll see you later. But everybody, I want everybody to, yes. If I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. If I hear anything about that, I'll let you guys know. Yes, so why not interview sugar list? But I love you guys.